Hi gang, let's talk about conditional statements. Well, it's something that we deal with on a day-to-day basis. If the light is red, then I will stop. If the light is green, then I will go. So we've got conditions we deal with all the time. And let's look at, I've got a flow chart that I've set up, and let's talk about what's taking place here. So these are objects that we've already used, or symbols we've already used in the flow chart. I give the user a prompt, I get data, and I place it in a variable a couple of times. And in between, as soon as I collect data, I send it out to the user to verify what it is that's taken place. So I get a passenger name, put it in a variable. I output whatever's in that variable location. Do the same thing with the passenger's age and output it again. And then once I've collected those two pieces of data, I'm going to do a comparison or a conditional when it comes to the passenger's age. My conditional is dependent upon if the passenger's age is greater than or equal to 65, or if they're less than or equal to 6, they are eligible for a discount. If not, then they are not eligible for a discount. So if I run this, the logic should play out for us. Let's say Fred Krueger is 89 years old. Passenger returned. Passenger name is Fred Krueger. Passenger age is 89. I've got some typos going on in there, and a couple of them in what I've got. But it runs, it works. Let's see if it works on the low side. Let's see. Baby boy. 3. Passenger baby boy is eligible for the discount. Try one last time. Marianne. She's 32. Passenger is not eligible for the discount. So we see that it works. Our logic is working. So now we need to take that logic and apply it in Python code. So, written it up. Let's just go talk about what I've got in here. So, it's fairly straightforward in the organization of the code. Got a comment explaining this passenger's name. So, passenger name equals input, and I collected the passenger's name. I collected the age. And here I took the age, I converted it to a string. So now it came in as a string, I converted it to an integer. I could have done that, and I've got a little line of code here, could have done that all in one step. So I'll go run it as it is, and then I'll comment out the 2-step and run the 1-step and show you the difference between the two. Then I output what it is that came in. Same thing that took place in the Raptor file. And then I've got my conditional. If passenger age is greater than or equal to 65, or passenger age is less than equal to 6. I need this colon in here, because what that does is it declares the end of the if condition. So it's like a function. If, here it takes place, here's the condition. So between the if and that colon is the condition. Print, whatever we do, if that's a true statement, has to be indented. The else has to be followed by a colon as well. And what happens if the condition is false in the else, must be indented as well. So let's go ahead and run it. And there we go. Let's enter the guy's name. Fred Krueger. He's 88. Customer name, Fred Krueger. Customer age, 88. Passenger is eligible for a discount. So that's with the two-step, where I collected input, dumped it into a string, and then I took that string and I converted it into an integer. So if I comment out those two lines, I pull the comment off of this line. Here's my input. I prompt perceive input. I took that and I immediately passed it to this integer function. So I'm converting it to an integer. Then I stored it in the passenger age. If I run it now, let's see, go ahead and save it. Come on now. Let's see here. Say baby boy, 3. Baby boy, customer age 3. Passenger is eligible for a discount. So my logic's working, syntax is working. We're good. All right, so keep in mind, these conditions, I can nest this, and I can keep going, but I have to be very aware of the indentation when it comes to the fact that what happens if this is true has to be indented. What happens if it's false must be indented. Both the if condition and the else have to be followed by a colon. Okay? So I'll see you in the next module.